Yo, what's the word, everybody? My name is Sean Porter here. You're on the first episode of Walking with SP. So basically, this show is a little different from my podcast show. My podcast show, as you guys know, I kind of just sit down in my studio and kind of just chill, hang out with people, or interview, or kind of just talk about my life in general. But on this episode and on this show, I'm basically going to be taking you guys around different spots on the grid. I just like to hang out places I like to frequent and maybe get a little promotion of some of the places that I go to. Now this right here, I ain't gonna lie. This is the label. If you know about the label, basically the label is one of the hot spots inside of SL. Not to mention also you can get mad different shit here for the free ski. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of things. You can get clothing from here, furniture from here, just mad different stuff. And I'm gonna take you guys on a tour of maybe some of the things that I see here that I might come back and cop later. But I just want to do a little walking around, everything like that. I actually went to beaches of Jamaica earlier, and it was pretty chill. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of sat on the hammock and had a good experience, and just vibed out. Let's walk around a little bit. So basically, sometimes I come here just to look around, or just to vibe, or just to see what's going on the grid. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. Sometimes you mean walking to people, or run to people you know every once in a while. See, something like this, I would cop. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm a pretty big, strong guy. Comes from the weightlifting and everything. Also, if you guys want to get a good workout, you guys can go to SP Monster Gym. That's my personal gym. You can get SML training from there for bodybuilding and also phytology boxing. But basically, this is a nice little outfit right here. Knowing me, I'd probably get the white tank with the blue jeans. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's like a gunning gown on their waist. You see, I ain't gonna cap. I probably would cop that just for that, cause you come from 5M and you done a lot of shit in 5M. You always want to have that thing on you. You never know if niggas gonna try to run up and be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. So that's pretty. That's actually the woo right there. That's the woo. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. But yeah, no. I go there a couple times every now and then. Yeah, go a female there. I think I might know her because it says I might be friends with her, but I don't remember talking to her. So anyway, I'm gonna hit up later. But you know, this is a good little spot. Sometimes it be a little laggy up in here. I ain't gonna lie, it definitely could be laggy. I've had a lot of instances where I've kind of crashed in here. Oh, we don't want to pass by this. Nah, this is a nice fit. Now I'm gonna zoom in on this one in particular. The all black, I'm jacking it. You can never go wrong with black. All black fit. Now, of course, one with the blue hoodie. I ain't gonna lie. Represent for all the people out there from the trenches on Grove Street. You know what I'm saying? Blue's my preferable color because, you know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But it's a pretty good outfit. I'm jacking it. I'm messing with it. You got all the little tank tops right here. You got the jeans. I might spin back for this later. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty dope. And the name of this store is called Craft. Remember that. If you guys want to get this outfit or get more stuff from that store, go to Craft. All right. And let's keep on looking around. Keep looking. Now this right here is called Poppin'. Now Poppin', I've been to a couple of times actually in my SL experience. I actually got some Tims out of there. Let me change the lighting up a little bit. In certain areas, the lighting's gonna change every once in a while. Gets it's a little dark sometimes. Sometimes you gotta brighten it up a little bit. But yeah, no, this is actually dope. I'm messing with it. As you can see, they got different stuff. They got sweaters here. They got swords. They got pants. Um, they got a lot of different things actually. Me personally, I ain't jacking them shoes. Them shoes is trash. Swear to bro. I don't mean to be disrespectful or nothing, but it just ain't for me. Now this black on black, now that shit's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I mess with that. Let's do a little more looking around, shopping. Oh, you got Thrive right here. Now Thrive is a store I've visited a couple times. Got some pieces out of there. It's not too bad actually. You know what I'm saying? I like some stuff in there. I like some things. Not a lot of things all the time, but some things. Some things. Okay, okay, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Getting through this little by little, piece by piece, step by step. ain't gonna say I'm not jacking this store. I don't know too much about this store, to be perfectly honest. But it look like it's alright. It look like it's alright. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I'm gonna say that. I don't know too much about it. See, they got women's stuff right here. Yo, if your shorty wanna get some shit for the low, and you wanna make sure she got some stuff for like Valentine's Day that just passed or her birthday coming up, like I said, the label got all the best prices and shit. Always want to make sure you look out for them deals because you don't want to blow your bag. You know what I'm saying? Then she be like, yo, you can't take me out for dinner because you know she going to want some dinner. So, you want to try to make sure you get a good deal for yourself. I'll say that. Let's see. You got Vibe, A&P. I don't know too much about them. And then there's also Dream Day, too. Dream Day, they got mad stuff. Dream Day stay with stuff, for real, for real. Dream Day a little more expensive. They're a little more on the pricey side. So if you don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, if you want some more stuff, but you may want to spend a little bit more, go to them. Now this is called Off Breed. Off Breed right here. Animations. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple of stuff from Off Breed in my inventory. We gonna try some real quick. Hold on, we gonna try some. Let me see some real quick. Hold on. We gonna see about these real quick. Let's see. Hold up. Hey, you know the vibes. Hold on. Gra. You know. Oh man, they got niggas looking tough in here. How do I tell you? Ooh. Nah. Oh no, that's those Zessie. Okay, they got the praying hands. Shout out to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Hey. This shit got me feel like I'm back in the towns all over again. Side to the towns, NYC. You know what I'm saying? I was out there. Shout out to my nigga Rain. That's now a part of Kingsbridge, 9 times 10, Wild Card Creek. You know the vibes. But anyway, yeah, man. It's pretty good. Oh, they got me sitting down up in here. Hold on. I need to put my shit back on. I'm looking crazy out here. There we go. They had me all sitting down and everything. You saw me sitting down. Like I was just popping a squat, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. So, this right here. So, they got some men's stuff in here. Ooh. Okay. I ain't know they had that now. Alright. Nah, this fit is tough. Listen, if y'all ever want to get that, go to Slated. I've personally never been to their store, nothing like that. But seem like they got some pretty good stuff. I may have to go cop it. Now they got these headphones right here where you can pair with Spotify. So you can like listen to your Spotify playlist a little bit. People could basically see what you're listening to. But they also got the PlayStation. I got these little earbuds right here so people could like jack if I'm like listening to anything from like New York drill, Bronx drill, Brooklyn drill, trap, whatever the case may be. And now they got the PS5. I ain't never got the PS5. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Next birthday, I'm gonna have to ask somebody to give me a PS5. Ooh, somebody gonna give me a damn PS5 in this motherfucker. Dead ass. Then they got like, I guess, some more female stuff and shit. It's just a little walk around. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. We ain't blowing no bags today. You know what I'm saying? I blew some early. I ain't gonna lie. You ever had them days you blow all your bag and you gotta re-up a little later on the mills? Yeah, it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know. But we ain't broke out here. Niggas ain't ever broke. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay off a couple of my lanes earlier. I ain't gonna lie. And now we are going to be going to the upstairs part. We're gonna take a little tour up here. You know what I'm saying? We might not get to the whole upstairs. We're gonna get through a good little chunk of it. You know what I'm say that. Let me see. I got a notification up here. Niggas ain't trying to read all that. I hate when I get that too. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, they got grills up in here. I got a grill. I just don't be wearing it a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I be waking up in the morning, brushing my teeth. I'm like, alright, I done enough. I ain't trying to throw in the jewelry too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I want to soak my pearly whites. You know what I'm saying? I want to soak my pearly whites. Alright, and then we got let me see. Oh, I thought we about to lag up out of here. It's about to be a cancel TV show today. How do I tell you? How do I tell you? Um, yeah, and then they still got more female stuff. I think this is like hair or I don't know beyond. I don't know. I ain't never stopped there, so I can't speak on it if it's good or not. Ooh, it's almost a lag right there. They're about to see me go to the flow. Might not be able to get my ass up. Then there's Indiegogo. Okay, I've never stopped here. Actually, I did stop here, I believe, one time. One time. I got this all black outfit right here. Personally, it wasn't really my taste once I got back home, so I don't think I would ever get that ever again. Now, I did get this outfit right here. This gray fit. This gray fit is tough. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have came back and got the all white too, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually nice. I'm not gonna lie. I guess for all y'all beauticians and nail females and whatever y'all doing shit, y'all could come to this store, whatever the fucking name of it is. Y'all could like get all of this type of stuff. I don't know. Maybe you make hair. Maybe you make nails. I don't know. For the ladies out there, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching this, do what you do. Oh, they playing them vibes up in here. Hey. Now, personally, this is one of my favorite stores. I love this store. This is called Evolve right here. They always got the hottest shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. My top stores is 96 Till, okay, Evolve, Fugazi, Woo. Then I'll probably go to Thrive next, and then after them, and that's about it. Oh, Paxson sometimes. Oh, Paxson. That's actually a good store too. Or like I think there's one store called Spades too. Yeah, Spades guys. I think Spades got some good stuff. Those are all my stores. If I don't go to them stores, then I don't really go nowhere. If I do go somewhere, it's like I pick up a piece from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a little something. Now this is called Breezy. I've been to Breezy only in here. I've never actually been to their store, but they got jerseys. They got mad different stuff. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, Breezy's pretty good too. I've been to Breezy before. And then of course, this is like I think a female store, so we ain't really gotta like spend too much time over there like that. Alright, y'all gonna do a little walking with me. Y'all gonna do a little walking. You know what I'm saying? Got my blue on and shit. Had to represent for all them Lukes out there, you know what I'm saying? But like this, if you using 5M, you know what I'm saying? You know what goes on, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta speak on all that, you know what I'm saying? What don't need to be speak on, don't need to, what's understood ain't gotta be talked about, you know what I'm saying? But if you know, you know what I'm saying? We done changed lives for the better now, you know? Now, if you're ever walking around like this and you're like in place, that means you might be in a lagging spot or somebody around you might be lagging. Like a bunch of people downstairs and stuff like in one spot. That's happened quite a bit. And it's gonna happen in Cell too, by the way. Then of course you got Cozy. So Cozy is like it's like a decoration store and shit. Um so basically Cozy they got cars you could drive, they got guns, you know what I'm saying? They don't shoot by the way, but I do got them to do, you know what I'm saying? They got jeans. See, I can't wear these little skinny jeans. My body too big, you know what I'm saying? All my muscles be showing. My thigh meat gonna be busting out and shit. Can't be showing my thigh meat out here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to start her, parade up here. All the females and shit. They got Jordans and shit. They got like little things, little sneakers, little starter packs. See, I can't wear skinny stuff like that. I'm too big, you know what I'm saying? I'm too big of a nigga. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? My body gonna be coming all out the clothes and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? It look like he didn't fit my clothes. Um, And then there's some more stores too. Now this is B7. This is actually a pretty good jewelry store that I have heard about on the grid. So basically with B7, they do a lot of just a lot of like customizations, I believe. Maybe they may even make a chain for you. I'm not too sure. Personally, I've never bought from them. I've heard they're a pretty good store for guys in here. I mean, me personally, this is my chain that I had in 5M. It's in my SP to Don chain. This is one of my chains actually. I have about five in total, but I just wanted to bring this one to the grid, so this is the one I brought. I don't know why the hell this shit keep making me like, come on, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Alright, I'm gonna sit in place, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna stand up, you know what I'm saying? I better be good after this. If not, I'm blaming the grid. Um, Now this food look good as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'd probably go and put some of this on the grill. Look what they got up in. They got that ribeye steak and lobster dinner. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they got them curry and lamb and rice. They got the braised lamb chop dinner. Okay. And they got them drunken noodles. You know what I'm saying? Drunk off of them noodles. Me personally, I'm gonna keep it a bean with all of y'all. My meal to go to out of this whole thing, I'm going with the curry lamb and rice. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm going with them lamb chops dinner. That shit look hard. You ever come home from like one of them like nights where you're just like, damn, I want some food. I've been out all day, and you just want to eat some shit. Yo, go to Soul Lace and go cop some food. I'ma recommend you get that curry and that lamb rice. I think that shit going to eat every time. You gotta get that. That sounds like it's gonna be some pain in your stomach. You're gonna be waking up feeling like, what the fuck I ate? That shit hit hard last night. And then these like the final stores. I don't think they got too many guys stuff around. I mean, they got like female creators and female stuff. They got off pattern for the sorties. They got fur. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get some fur for your sortie. They got this right here, 1990. Um, Balan Bellatini. They got. Well, I guess that's how you fucking say it. Um, yeah. Monarchy. They got like a bunch of stuff. I actually know a creator on the grid who I actually know two of them actually who kind of make clothing. I gotta shout them out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna have stores in here. They probably will at some point. One is Sarah. She's actually a member of the firm. So shout out to my homegirl Sarah. She makes clothing and stuff. You should tap in with her. And then also another female I know. Her name is Mahogany. She makes clothing stuff too. So you should tap in with her if you're a sortie and you want to get some clothes made or gestures or some stuff done. And then another one is Vixen. Shout out to Vixen. She also makes stuff too. But yeah, and that's basically my journey inside of the label. I wanted to show you guys a place where I go and I do my little shopping and my due diligence to get all my fly stuff looking right. And yeah, this is Walking with SP. Next time maybe I'll take you guys on a little vacation vlog or a little tour of another place for the show. But this is the first episode of Walking with SP. And basically it's gonna be every Saturday on YouTube, officially every Saturday for the podcast and also for this show right here. And if you guys want to tap in with both, remember guys, come to the YouTube. All my links are provided inside of my link tree. And basically just have some fun and maybe we'll have some interviews with people later down the line. Maybe we'll also do collaborations or we'll just have people around and about. But yeah, we're just having a good time, having fun. And if anybody has any questions, you guys hit me up in World. I'm at Song Porter 321, Song Porter 321, and also on my Instagram. Instagram is Song underscore Porter SP, and you guys can also see that inside of my bio as well. And yeah, I look forward to seeing everybody next week for the next episode. And stay tuned for the podcast because the podcast will be out later today on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed day.